Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and tomorrow, of course, is the famous event, September the 21st. Microsoft will have what we think is much more of an AI event than anything else. It will be kind of putting the tables on the future of Windows and artificial intelligence through Microsoft's product. One of the big problems that have been happening also lately is how it seems that AI has kind of fizzled a little bit. We don't talk about it that much. We still do, but it was like a peak when Microsoft just decided that, there was ChatGPT, then Microsoft with the Bing Chat, and now with Copilot. But the problem is even Copilot seems blemish and seems to be simply taking what the Bing Chat has here and putting it as an app, a separate app, and not much more, honestly. So one of the biggest problems with that is it seems that Microsoft has pushed AI so much to finally arrive at a point where it doesn't seem that fantastic. And I think there will be some need for much more than this. Now, one of the things we know they're going to push is NPUs. What is a NPU? Let's ask that if it will answer that. So a neural processing unit, we know that they will be pushing with machines that have something like that. We already know that, Apple already has NPUs. Neural processing units have been part of Mac computers for a long time. Apple knew that at some point there would be a need for such devices, such chips. And, I get asked all the time about, why NPUs? Why don't we use what we have already? Well, because dedicated chips do a certain job better than standard chips. For a long time, the graphics processor would do just a certain task, but the CPU, the main processor, would do most of it and even render some of the graphics before it sent all the textures to the GPU. And that wasn't very efficient. And of course, then dedicated graphics processors happened. They can do that on their own. The CPU is not even used or barely used. And that, of course, made graphics a million times better and faster. And NPUs will be the same thing. When anything that has to do with AI needs to be processed, well, the neural processing unit will process it, which means CPU will do nothing pretty much. The GPU won't be used for that also, and it will make things faster. When you have dedicated circuits and dedicated processors, usually you have an increase in speed. Now, of course, one of the things that will be talked about is devices tomorrow. And one of the things, of course, about devices that a lot of people are wondering is, could Windows 12 require an NPU and be a minimum requirement? I don't think so, because there's not enough PCs with NPUs. There's a few service devices, but that's it. So it's going to be interesting. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about it a little more. I'll probably talk about some of the ideas and some of the things as news bulletins here on the channel of what has been actually revealed and talked about at the Microsoft event, which will be also interesting to see. Will there be some hints of Windows 12 in there? And also what will be interesting is that now it will not have any part of, Panos Panay will not be any part of that. So I would guess that that will also give it a different flavor and a different also maybe a different future. We might see new ideas tomorrow. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.